This is Real Dilemma Podcast with Regina and Dorcas.
Hey guys!
Welcome back to another episode of the Real Dilemma Podcast. We are your favorite hosts. Oh my god, we did it at the same time.
Yeah.
We're your favorite hosts, Regina and
Dorcas.
Yes, guys, it's so good to be back. I say that all the time.
Yes.
It's so good to be back. But I feel genuinely it is good to be back. I think every time we record, it's like...
It's always good to record, but we say it's always good to be back because we don't shoot as often.
Yeah.
So when we shoot, it's like, oh, we haven't done this in a while, like it's good. And then we shoot a couple of episodes and then we're away for like a couple of weeks again.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, welcome back, guys. Hope you've been enjoying the videos that we've been dropping so far. I think
yes.
It's still sort of Valentine's. Well, not really anymore.
Yes, did you guys watch our Valentine's vlog?
Yeah, Valentine's over now, but we dropped a Galentine vlog, which I think was so much fun.
Yeah.
Guys, by the way, if you hear the sound of our voices...
Backstory. You need to give them the backstory.
So technically we're recovering
from
this mad flu that is going around in the UK. I don't know where it came from. But yeah, backstory. So what had happened was... You guys saw the Valentine vlog? Mm-hmm. Cool, yeah, we had fun. We went with a few friends. We were about 5 of us. Mm-hmm. 6 person on the final day. Yeah. So excuse her, she's going to be coughing a lot. I might cough at some point as well. Sniffles as well.
Yeah, so we had so much fun. But I think we had the most fun because we are the only ones that came back
just
sick.
Me and Dorcas that was sick, and it was so random because like we all were vibing.
Nobody else, just us.
But it was just me and her that we felt ill. I don't know how we got it. There's so many speculations. Some people said that because we went out on, I think it was the day we went to Coded. It was very cold.
Yes, and I was very cold that day. I remember being very cold. I don't know if it's because we were almost naked.
I genuinely.
But I felt like what I was wearing was not like.
I was gonna say when you guys were walking.
Yeah, I'm naked. I swear. And I had a jacket encoded, but I was still sort of exposed underneath.
I don't
but
know
I was
if
cold.
It's the cold because after we got ill, like it felt very viral. It felt very like someone actually gave us something.
Yes. And then we gave ourselves. Yeah.
So I don't know what it was, but anyway, it was crazy because it was literally when we got back. We got back on the Sunday.
Yes.
And by the Monday, I started feeling ill, and I didn't speak to Dorcas straight away.
No, we spoke
It was like
maybe Tuesday.
I think it was Tuesday we spoke, and then I was like, "Oh my god, I'm feeling sick." And she's like, "Oh my god, me too, I'm feeling sick." And we were like,
"Yeah, we're like, oh, so what are you taking? Have you tried Lemsip? Have you tried this?" We're just trying different things.
We're really trying different things.
I went to the GP, and then they told me they were going to do a follow up this week. Before I came, they literally just called me. She said she was just calling to check and see if I'm okay now.
Oh, your GP, they're nice. Mine ain't. Mine literally just said, I didn't go actually this time around, and that's because they always would come back with, it's just a viral.
Yeah, she did say that. She did say it was viral, but she said she just wanted to find out if I was feeling better. Like after a week, she wanted me to stay home for a week, and then when she called, she was like, "Oh, I told you, it's just viral." I was like, "Oh, how can you tell?" With the way I was feeling, I was not expecting her to tell me to take liquids. Yeah. Like she's like, "Just go home and take lots of water," and I'm like, "Water."
Yeah, that's it. That's what they'll tell you. Take if you've got high temperature, take paracetamol and ibuprofen intervals.
I think for them to give you anything strong in this country, man, you literally be dying. You'll be like
dying. And that's why, to be fair, when I was younger, I don't know if I say this, but my mom would always say you have to be extra. You have to be like exaggerate your pain. And I didn't get it until being an adult, because it's like you go and you know how you're feeling, right? Mm-hmm. And maybe for some reason, the moment you're with the doctors, the pain is not extra in that moment.
Yes.
So
that usually happens. It happens. It's when you go to the GP that you're like, okay.
All of a sudden you feel
then better. The second you leave the office, you're like dying again.
I'm telling you. So now I overdo it. I'm like, I think the asthma. I'm so extra.
No, I think that's how it is.
Excuse me, guys. But yeah, so we are recovering, and
yeah.
Well, we just had to come and we need to record because we've not recorded in a while and we don't have any more videos.
Yeah, we need episodes. We do.
So,
but the trip was good though.
Yeah, the trip was great. I think we did our highlights on the actual vlog.
Yeah.
So if you've not seen that vlog, guys, please go and watch our last episode that we uploaded. It was so much fun. We couldn't record. Trust me, we couldn't record everything.
And then I felt like, sorry to cut you short. There are certain things I wanted to say in that video. Like watching the video, when we put it out, I felt like we didn't say certain things.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't have a Valentine and you're a lady, you don't need to be desperate and crying in your room.
Yeah.
You can go with your female friends.
Yeah.
Because even though, what did you do on Valentine's? We need to talk about that. My thought is all over the place. Like, I feel like I wanted to say something that
I was recovering. I did that. I think the most my husband did was to order food in, and that was nice.
That's sweet.
But to be honest, I think we're going to go into the whole Valentine's topic since we're on it anyway.
Yeah, let's go into it.
I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of like people are extra. I don't know if it was because I was sick. But it felt so. It felt so extra this year.
It's always been extra. Every year has been the same when it comes to Valentine's.
Now, I promise you, 2025 Valentine's was special. Was very, very special.
How so?
I don't know if it was just me that I really had the time. Maybe because I don't really pay attention to Valentine's in previous years. Because
really,
I'm probably doing something myself.
Okay.
But because in this case,
you were at home. You had time to be on your phone.
So I had time to be scrolling.
Yes.
And my goodness.
But people can be extra though.
My goodness. The flowers the way
everyone was red.
Shops.
Instagram was red.
Everyone was red.
TikTok was red. Everyone was red. Roses, balloons, red dresses,
it's not like those
petals,
flower bunch. It's like the
massive bouquet. Yeah.
Yo.
Massive.
I was like, wait, I had to actually ask. I said, wait, is this how people do Valentine's?
Yeah.
Because I'd never really been that extra for Valentine's anyway, because I don't know, not to sound cliche, right? But every day is Valentine's in my house. I'm not trying to be that.
No. But you saying that people might not know, but I know that you guys are very lovey-dovey and mushy and all of that every day. So it's nothing.
Extra. Yeah. Like the most we'll do, which is what we'll do on like other days, to order food in and just chill.
Yeah.
Which is what he did as well this year, because it's like you have no even strength to go anywhere.
Who is that?
My phone is not silent. So, like, I just feel like, wow, is this how much people put into Valentine's?
Yeah, but I think people put in extra effort for social media, though.
I have to be, because
when you're taking pictures, you need to make sure the balloons are popping. If the flowers are not many, it will not look nice in pictures. Yeah, so, we should have even done, like, Valentine's decoration.
We should next year.
We'll try. We'll try.
No, we'll come harder.
So, I think just for social media, people go extra. They exaggerate it for social media.
It has to be, because
just like how we would exaggerate for the GP.
Yeah.
Exaggerate for social media.
I'm telling you.
So, yeah.
But I was going to ask a question off that, like, because I've been watching so many videos, and the question people have been asking is, like, do you still, now in marriage, do you still feel like you need your husband or your partner to ask you to be his Valentine?
Yes, please. Yes, ma. Yes, sir. Yes, please. Yes.
Really?
Ask me every year. But the thing is, in my case, I would like to be asked every year. I'd like to celebrate Valentine's every year. And the only reason why I would love to do that every year is because we're always busy. I'm not a mushy person.
No, you're
My
not.
husband is far from being mushy. So it's not like we do all of that every other time. Okay. Do you get? So I want to do it on Valentine's Day.
It makes sense, actually.
Because apart from the one by one. Thank you, ma'am. Exactly. We're not like all the time. So I like that. I would like that.
Okay, now actually, see, hearing your perspective on it makes me understand better, because I've been listening to different people's thing on it when they ask that question, and genuinely from my point of view, it's not a big deal.
That's not a big deal.
What's that? What are you looking at?
Your mic is connected, right?
Yes.
I just panicked. I couldn't see the cord. I was like, I hope your mic is connected.
It is.
Okay.
Wait, don't say anything. It is. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You're putting this in.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Yeah, like for me, it's not a big deal. Like the actual Valentine's, I don't have a problem with people that celebrate it, but for a while, it's never been a special day for me.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Like, compared to, like, my birthday now. Don't play.
Okay.
Or, like, Christmas. Those are, for me, they mean more
than Valentine's.
Than Valentine's.
I get what you
see
mean.
Valentine's like Easter. No, like, Easter is special. God, Easter is special. Because it's the death of Christ and stuff like that. But in terms of celebrating it, that's how I sort of value. Like, I don't see the thing in it. But I appreciate it when things are being done, but it's not. And for me, when I used to hear people, sorry to go on, but when they ask the questions and the ladies are like hell bent on, you have to ask
Regina.
One guy said it. One guy was like, I've asked you to be my wife. I've asked you to be my girlfriend.
Yes.
Must I yes. At what point do we get to when you understand as a woman that you are mine? Like,
yes. Okay, now I'm going to speak for us girlies that do not feel the mushiness all the time. I feel like we're the ones, I'm talking for those girls that don't feel all the time. I feel like we're the ones that are saying, yes, you must do on Valentine's Day. Yes, you must ask me. Yes, you must get me flowers. Yes, you must all of those things. Wow. And that's because we don't get it all the time. It might not necessarily be one person's fault or the other because everybody's busy. Life. And then I'm not mushy like that. So if you do it all the time, I'm like, what's wrong with you? I'm like that too. But I want it on Valentine's Day, and I want it on Valentine's Day, whether or not we're married. And then if you're also like me and you're not a very mushy person, or you're with someone who's not very mushy, I'm getting very passionate about it, right?
I can see your eyes. I can see your eyes. Your eyes are like, it's getting red now.
Yeah, because if you're married to somebody who's not also very mushy like you, I think if you guys need to be intentional about doing things like this every year, because if you don't insist on having it done, romance is probably going to fade away.
Dead. Yeah, true.
Do you get?
I agree.
So you need that.
That's why I said that hearing you speak actually made me say, okay, it makes sense why certain ladies are insisting on it.
Yeah,
the ones that just do it for
most of those ones are just doing it for social media. Those ones they are content creators, they're influencers. They want their page to look good. So some people even take pictures. Some people take pictures and wear red just for Valentine's post.
Do you know what even gets me with all this? The ones that they are showing these things, but you never see the man. You say what now? who you fooling? We know.
Some of them do it for themselves.
Most of the people I was seeing, it's like literally, oh my god, babes! Oh babe, you did this. Where's the babes?
I'm going to name names.
Where's the babes, please?
I'm going to name names. So I saw a post, Mercy AK. You know Mercy AK? She put up Valentine's, like she walked into her bedroom and then there were roses, red balloons, and gifts worth of dollars.
I saw it.
Cash.
I saw the post.
Like if you see it probably looked like maybe $50,000, something like that. Like words of cash, gifts, and everything. And then she was recording. She was like, "Oh my god, babe, this surprise! There's no one to record me, babe. There's no one to record me." And then she was recording. She's recording herself. Then she went into the mirror and then showed herself, in the house, like, "Oh baby, there's nobody to record me. Why didn't you tell me?"
Girl, stop.
So it might be real. It might be hers, but it looked very fake.
Yeah, a lot of them do. I won't lie.
It looked very fake,
and that's why I was just enjoying. See, this year I really enjoyed social media. I enjoyed watching so many things because I was like, "Are people for real? Is this deep? Calm down."
And people are very gullible. They believe everything. There are some people who believe everything they see on social media. We know, because yes, once or twice we've been fakers.
Guys, let me tell you something. When we went to Birmingham, right? They all arrived before me.
Once or twice. Well, yeah, we can say that we did.
Before me, right?
Yeah.
And then I came in later. And I came in and the expectation of the reaction I got wasn't it. So I came in, I was like, hey girls, I came with the energies. And I was expecting this bunch of human beings to be like, hey! Do you know what? They were just like, oh, welcome. I said, nah, we're going to redo it. So I literally went back out. Took my camera. I was like, okay, we're going to do it. I'm not, and I opened the door. They were like, I was like, you guys are so fake.
But the thing is, with us, we did not post that on social media.
No, that was just vibes.
Oh no, there's one we did, guys. I'm so sorry. Go on our Instagram page.
Really?
Yeah, I'm calling us out as well. We're calling people out. Let's call ourselves out. So we did when we did our viewing party.
Yeah.
For the first episode at Kellen.
Yeah.
So we had someone record us. So she went in, like the person recorded her going in, because obviously it's content. The person recorded you from behind, and then when you got to the door, she was like, "Stop." She went in front, and then she was like, "Start," and then she recorded you going in, and then recorded you going to sit.
Like that's content. That's cute. That's content.
But like, it still looked a bit.
It looks like we're walking, and it's not like there's no.
Yeah, but then you're creating an illusion, like, oh, it was seamless. It wasn't. And then when I walked in behind you, I saw you seated. I had seen you already. I had seen you already.
And then, you know what?
And then when I came, I was like, "Hi!"
That was so funny. So that was actually so funny.
Yeah, so I say this to say, because we know what goes in behind content creation,
true.
We know when some of you are being fake.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to like Valentine, if you're shooting for content's sake, it makes sense because we're shooting for content's sake.
Yeah.
But like, that's your personal life. That's Valentine.
And you're trying to make it look like this is what it
like
is.
this is what it is when it is not. Guys. Yeah, no. That was extra.
Anyway, that was quite interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know where to go, what direction to go to now.
To the topic of today.
Yeah, but before we get into the topic of
today, you said you had a rant,
guys.
Let's have it. Let's have it. I need to look for it. What's the rant?
Me, guys. Hope you guys will not catch this cold though.
Don't catch it through the camera.
Okay, so my rant for today. Guys.
You're already laughing. I'm worried.
Because
I'm worried.
Okay, so guys, my rant for today, right, is I don't even know how to put it, right? People that chew. You know, that's why I was laughing. Because I knew I was going to say my rant, right? And Dorcas is chewing right next to me.
I forgot. I said I was going to take it out.
I've got tissue here.
Okay.
I'm ready for
And I'm always chewing.
Guys, this rant is not about Dorcas, by the way, but it just happened to... It's funny because she's actually chewing right next to me. But guys, my rant here is people that chew. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong in chewing. Obviously, we all need to chew. Mm-hmm. But my issue is people that chew in quiet spaces.
But how are we supposed to chew in a quiet space?
People that chew in quiet spaces, and then you're not chewing with decorum. For lack of a better word.
That's me, though.
No, you're right. Let me give you an example. I hope they don't watch this podcast, but they will know I'm talking about them. Recently, I had a training, and in my training, there were...
was it in person?
Yeah, it was a face-to-face training, but there were like a group of us. And one of the ladies there, she probably will see this. And if you know, I'm sorry, girl, but I gotta cast you. This girl was chewing. And... You know, it's a training and the trainer is talking and stuff, and then at some point they go quiet and it was just so obvious. It's like chewing like...
That's how I chew, I can't lie.
Yeah.
That's how I chew.
Guys, no,
that's
please,
how
let's do better when we're outside.
That's how I chew.
Let's remember that we're outside and let's chew with decorum. And there are ways to chew with decorum. I wish I had gum. I would have shown you because I chew outside as well. But because I think it's a ick for me. Is it an ick? Yeah.
Yeah. So you're conscious.
I'm very conscious of when I'm chewing. Sometimes I'll get carried out. Like,
and then you really in, yeah.
And I'm really in. But it was so annoying, and I just felt like I needed to bring it. Guys, please.
Who knows?
Chewing loudly. Okay,
loudly.
Let's put it that way. Chewing loudly in quiet spaces, where people are there. It's not cute.
In her defense, trainings can be boring.
Yeah, and to be fair, even me,
she was trying to stay awake.
She was trying to stay awake. I do get it. But even as someone asked her, I said, babe, I'm fine now.
You did?
I told her, I was like, babe, I'm fine. But she didn't catch her. I beg her.
That's my girl. I'll probably do the same thing. I'm like, it's either I chew loud or I fall asleep.
Yeah.
Because if I'm chewing, like...
It is boring.
I'm like...
But it's just because that happened, and it's something I think I've told you about before. Like
chewing,
like chewing loudly is just something that just gets under my skin.
But if someone calls my attention to it in public, obviously I would be like, oh, I'm sorry. Behave right, yeah.
So is that why you spat your gum out?
Yeah, I was going to anyway.
Dorcas like to chew gum. God damn.
I do.
Every time.
It keeps me awake. It keeps me alert. Trust me, I would probably just fall asleep or, I don't know.
But yeah, guys, that's my rant of the day. I don't want to go too into it.
But... Do I have any rants? I don't, but one thing that has been pissing me off lately, okay, is a rant then.
Yeah.
I don't know, lately my phone has been pissing me off.
Your phone?
My phone. My phone ringing. I've been receiving and making too many calls and I was just getting
Could that
irritated.
because you're sick?
Yes.
Yeah,
when I'm sick, I'm like that. So like, I don't want to post on social media. I'm not looking at social media. I'm not.
You called me the other day. You were like, "Why did you? Are you sure you're sick?"
I said, "Are you sure you're sick? Why are you posting a video? Why are you posting a picture?" I'm like, if I'm sick, I can't post. I don't want phone calls. If I need to, if it's important, send me a message. When I can, I'll respond to it. But having calls and making calls, it just drives my brain into what's it called?
Drive.
Yeah, and then I'm just like tired and burnt out. So my phone has been pissing me off lately. That's the only thing that's been pissing me off.
Texting you, calling you,
and calling me. The GP called me. I was like, oh god. GP called me. I was like, oh god. Then I had to go lock Tenny's hair. I had to be speaking with the lady. The lady will call. She'll send messages. I was like, it's something I need to do, but I was just not having it.
So that's your rant.
Yeah,
that's a very.
It's just been pissing.
That's a very weak rant.
It's not a rant. It's just pissing me off.
It's just so let's go into what we're actually. I don't even know how long we've spent on this.
That's fine.
Half of the episode. But
that's fine.
Let's see. What are we talking about today?
Marriage, yeah.
Oh, we're talking about marriage.
Yeah.
Okay. That was actually fake, guys, because I knew we were going to talk about marriage.
Yeah, but the actual topic is.
What the other rest is what I got.
Oh no! Not marriage. What's been happening in the social media space? Niger celebs or the difference? Okay, no.
Okay, we might as well talk about that because we've been talking about. I think we should save the other one for another episode.
Yeah.
But we've been talking about the whole social media and things that have been happening.
Thank you.
In the last
so it
weeks,
makes sense
right?
to just
So yeah, let's go into it. Let's go into it, guys. I don't know about you guys, but the Nigerian social media celebrity space chaotic.
Zigzag.
Say it louder, please. For them back.
Like it's crazy.
Those in every corner,
every week.
It's not just even the circular part, even the gospel part.
Oh no, we message you. What's going on in Nigeria? What is going on with the celebrities? What is going on with even Okay, I know what's going on with regular people, but celebrities, what's going on? Because a lot of things are already going on in that country.
2025 started and everyone was just on something.
All right, let's begin with the Mercy Chinwo situation.
To be fair.
So I've not really been following because I've been sick, but I've been listening here and there. According to what I heard, do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not too keen.
According to what I heard, right? She's having issues with her manager.
Yeah.
And then according to what I heard, like I had someone feeling yeah, but really I didn't
bloggers.
No, not bloggers. I had a conversation with someone because I couldn't be asked to read. So having issues with her manager, the manager is trying to extend her contract. Yes. I don't know how true that is.
Yeah.
And according to what I heard, he changed the
2017
contract with the pen.
Yeah.
So she's wanting out and he's saying, no, you have to stay longer.
Yeah.
And because of that, she's going out and doing shows behind him and he's having issues and he's trying to sue and according to Mercy Chinwo, allegedly he's running like fake narratives about her, trying to tarnish her image and all of that. So it's just like, I understand, that the business she's saying.
Okay. Yeah. So she's gone into this whole thing with the signing of contract initially with a good heart, thinking, okay, because he's a gospel manager, or producer, or record label, that's why she went in without really doing her due diligence. Then that's why she signed a contract in 2017, and she didn't keep one for herself. Allegedly, this is all allegedly, guys. She didn't keep a contract for herself, and normally if you sign a contract, you keep one and the person keeps one, but she didn't. So now he's gonna manipulated or doctored the contract to make it look like she still has more terms with him, and it's a lie.
Yeah.
So she's like, give me my 2017 contract. Do you get? And he's not. So, but going back to what I was saying, that she went into, from what I've heard anyway, she went in that initial time because I just want to sing. I just want to preach the gospel. I just want to do me.
Mm-hmm.
And then you meet someone that you feel like has that expertise, has that faith. But that's not the case. The man, then I think because he was managing Frank Edwards or something like that, she probably just had that trust that, oh, you did it for him.
Yeah, you can do the same.
It'll be the same. But it's not like that. Like you said, the business of music in general, both gospel, secular, worldly, or whatever you want to call it, music is music. It's only when you find the rare ones that are actually like they have faith.
Yes.
The rare ones that that they actually are born again. For real.
Yeah, I think what it is I saw a video of Pastor Chris Oyakhilome.
Yeah.
Christ Embassy.
Yeah.
He said something about how he also is guilty of
he pioneered it.
Yeah, of encouraging musicians in the church, and now he feels like they're all about the money, and now he's trying to he's saying that he's no longer a party to it. If you're going to worship in the church, it should be for God.
What's your take on that?
And no expectations of finances. I don't agree with it, to be honest. I don't agree with it because they need to eat.
Fact.
Yes, we're worshiping God, but we need to eat. Because he's also a pastor, he eats. Do you get? So, and talking about pastors sometimes can be very dicey because I'll be scared. I'm like, oh God, please don't come for me. But but I don't necessarily agree with that because they need to feed. They have families. Mercy Chinwo is married now. She has a kid. Frank Edward now has a baby. Is it Frank Edwards? Frank.
Who is that one?
The one that you're too faithful to fail.
What's his name? Oh my God.
Moses Bliss.
Yeah.
He has a family. Like they need to feed. Maybe just like Super Bowl, the halftime show. They don't pay the artist, but they pay for production. They pay for cost, transportation, to and fro. They pay for logistics and production. They don't pay them. And some artists like Rihanna and a few would turn down money for Super Bowl, just the Super Bowl or halftime show. Yeah, like all them Kendrick and all of those.
Yeah.
So maybe not pay them, but at least their transportation to the church and back. Their feeding, their backup singers, all of those things.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily agree with him, but I was going to say that with the manager now, taking it back to the manager, I feel like he's a businessman.
Yeah.
What he's doing is business.
It's business, yeah.
But human wants at the same time are insatiable. Mercy Chinwo, I feel, has gotten to the point in her life where she needs to be free.
Oh, yeah.
She wants to be free.
And she needs to.
And that comes with her wanting more for herself. I don't want to be under any man. I don't want to be under any label. I want to be in control of every penny that comes into my account.
Yeah.
That's why she's, going solo and doing all of those things. So now it's looking like, why are you thinking so much about the money, wanting to go solo and make more money if you're actually doing it just for God?
Who's thinking that way?
No, that is me now.
Oh, okay.
Talking about how just talking about how because her flesh wants more.
Yeah.
That's why she's wanting
and
to.
I feel aside even wanting more it might not even be financially, because one thing I noticed with this contracts with what do you call them, record labels and stuff.
Yes.
Most of the time when they want to go solo or leave, it's most of the time because of freedom to express yourself in a different manner.
Yes, I get what you mean.
I'm not talking about her generally. So I'm saying now, I'm saying generally in terms of the music, when they want to leave, is because maybe their label is not pushing them in the direction they have gotten to. Like you said about her, she's gotten to a point where she needs to probably explore different things now because maybe they are not aligning on the same vision anymore.
But if you I feel like if that's what you want and you go back to the drawing board and try to revisit that, I feel like that is likely to come faster than you wanting to leave. Because now I'm just looking at it from the businessman's point of view. That's her manager. He has invested so much.
Yeah.
Now she
has given back.
That's the thing.
Eh?
With how much she's giving back, no one would have seen her if not for him.
And no one's
so if he has made her and she says, oh, let's revisit and let's change terms and all of that, I feel like it would be easier for him to do
not necessarily, because these
having
people
to
are
just
very greedy.
You never can tell.
Very greedy. We don't know the ins and outs.
You think he would rather leave her?
I feel like he would rather her stay, but not even consider her terms and conditions because these people are it's only very few of them. Very few of them are very kind-hearted to say, yes, let's revisit the terms and conditions, and this will change, and you still stay, and they'll find a common ground. It's hardly the case.
I think when you become a boss, when you become big, and you threaten to walk away, and he's not willing to lose you, he will revisit those terms.
I don't think that's where he's at. I don't want you to. I don't know the guy, but from the little I've heard, it don't sound like someone that's coming from a good place.
It's just like maybe someone like Beyonce now saying she wants to walk away from a record label. They'll be like, no, what do you want, Queen B?
Do it, but that's not the case here. The case here is that he's not even only saying don't go. You have manipulated something. So for me, as a musician,
no, that's shady. If he actually allegedly manipulated documents,
of the document, and she said, "Give me my original, what I've signed. Then we can talk." But you're not even giving me, and then I'm finding out that what I signed then is been changed to more recent years.
Oh gosh!
So that's why I feel like he's not even coming from a good place. I'm sorry.
If allegedly he actually did doctor it, if he did, but what if it was always like that?
Let's not go into what if.
Then
let's focus on what is being presented.
I'm coming from a point of sometimes, like, you have people working for you, right? And then you take these people on, and then you train them. You've invested your time, you've invested your money, and then they just want to up and leave. Sometimes it can be it will shatter a business completely, especially after investing time and money.
And that's what record labels do. They invest their own time, their own money to push a talent.
Yes. And then you now say you want, but
in this case,
if the talent, I agree with you in the sense that if the talent has paid her dues,
come on, that's what I mean,
and giving you back everything that you spent plus some,
what are we talking about? If she wants to
either allow her work or revisit the terms and conditions of the contract.
Because we're looking at the fact that she was not even married. Now she's a married woman. English things have changed. She's seen there are other things. Her personally might not even want to be charging churches, right?
Yeah, and he'll be like, "Oh, his business is business."
She has to charge because he needs to take his percentage. So there's so many things that could have driven her. What I even wanted to go to is, what do you think about her video that she did? Did you watch it?
No, I saw a snippet of it. I didn't watch the full.
Done that?
I don't think she should have done anything on social media, though.
Yeah, a lot of people have the same.
It's tough. Was she crying? I think she cried.
Yeah, she cried.
Do you want to take that?
No.
No. Okay. I think she did. I think she cried. Yeah, it looked very sad.
To be honest,
I don't think she should have done a video.
Us to come to a point where we have to come online and cry
and defend yourself. Oh my God, that's
genuinely. I'm not too keen on people crying online. Not crying online, like you set your camera like we're doing right now, and then if it's out of conversation and I start to tear up, that's different. But
no, sometimes God will not allow us. Really,
God will not
allow us to see the thing that will make us. Because sometimes, they might slander your name. They might say so many defamatory.
Yeah, you're correct.
Yeah, things about you, and then you just want to. You're exhausted.
Her child is not.
Yeah, and then you just want to defend yourself, and you're talking in the camera, and then the tears just start to roll. It's not planned. Now it's up to you to upload it with your tears, or maybe give it to your social media manager and say, do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
So, but it's tricky.
It's tricky, but to be honest, because when people come out and say, "Oh, why did she do it? She shouldn't have done it." Yeah, I get it. I get where people are coming from, but then again, sometimes, maybe not even in her case, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to bring matters to where matters needs to be judged, where you feel people would hear you, because a lot of these people do things online, and then when something happens or goes wrong, you expect them to now go offline. Why? We've already brought the matter online. These, not necessarily Messi, but I'm talking generally. When people come out and cry and people are like slandering them, that, why are you online crying? Well, Davido brought his wedding. Oh, let's use this guy for these ones that are happening now.
Two-Face.
They were a public figure. Their marriage was 2012. I mean, when they married, that they went to Dubai.
Yeah.
Everybody was cute. Now, everyone is expecting I'm not saying the way he did it was right, but him coming out to speak, I think it's a public marriage anyway.
Yeah, I think he just came out to speak just because of his new love.
He knew what
he's trying to protect
us ready for what was coming.
Yeah, he was trying to protect his girl. I think that's what it is.
Which is another story for another day.
Which story?
We have time to go into Two-Face about that, babe.
I'm exhausted.
I'm sick of it. Can
next.
We please let it go?
Next. Two-Face is draining.
Do you know
Two-Face is draining me. Two-Face's mom is draining me. Natasha is draining. Annie is draining. They're all draining me.
I think there's too much out there about their matter. No, we don't even need to touch on it. It's not our business. We move. The one I wanted to touch on was VDM.
Do you know he's
VDM for president?
You like him?
I don't. But come on.
I don't.
I don't like him. However, some people are saying VDM is the Antichrist.
Do you know I'd rather even talk about Two-Face than VDM?
Nah. Do you know what I just want to say
VDM about? Is too controversial for me. It stresses me out.
The guy is on smoke. I don't like talking about him because, to be fair, I'm not really keen. I don't listen. The only reason he caught my attention recently was because of the Honest Bunch. And
oh my God, Honest Bunch!
We're literally going to contact them because they're coming to they are meant to be coming to the UK.
I think they're still coming to the UK for a tour.
Yeah, and we're like literally trying to reach out
and get them to come to Leicester. We already had meetings and we're like, we'll use this place, let's talk to this person, let's talk to that person to get on this bunch here, but
guys, see what's happening. And that was the only reason the VDM guy caught my attention.
Okay, makes sense.
And I started looking at other things that he's been doing, and to be fair, I think he's doing all right.
I think he does. He says a lot of things that people are too scared to say.
To talk about one, and he has backing. Like, he's called out even like the EFCC recently. There was a post allegedly. Let me alleged everything. Remember, something Two-Face said that everybody likes
allegedly.
Let's allege the allegedly. I beg. He was spraying money in the club.
Yeah.
That's VDM, right?
Yeah.
And he was spraying Naira. And he called out the EFCC. He called them out like, you can't do nothing to me.
Of course not, because their priorities are misplaced, EFCC.
And apparently his reason is because there was one, I don't know who the person is, but there was someone in high position
who did the same thing.
Children.
Yes. Eleganza. What's his name?
Yeah, and then
owner of Eleganza,
yeah, and then
nothing happened.
So now this is what I mean. Like,
how does it make sense that those kids did that, nothing happened, and then there were some content creators that did the same thing at a party and they were arrested?
Welcome to Nigeria, guys.
Crazy.
And that's what gives him leverage over these people. That's what gives people like VDM liver to speak the way he speaks and to act the way he acts, because the system is flawed. Massively flawed, and he has found those areas and he's now bringing it out. Oh man, the guy has messed.
The guy is very ballsy. He says a lot of things that people are too scared to say. Sometimes his takes can be very controversial, but he still says it. Good for him. He just drains me.
Everybody's draining.
Maybe when I recover fully, I can pay them. I can start listening to all those people, but no.
But yeah, guys, let us know what you think in the comment section about everything we've spoken about. To be honest, I can't even remember half the things we spoke about.
Yeah. Just celebrity gist, catching up.
We just thought to come back with some light, very, very, very light gist.
Okay, so quick one before we end the episode.
Okay.
With all the celebrity gists, rank them your, not fave, but interesting to listen, because they keep us entertained low-key. From your most interesting to least interesting. There are some we didn't talk about. You can add them to the list. Well, so for me,
okay, you go first.
For me, my least fave is VDM.
Really?
Yeah, VDM is no. That's my list. And then my second list is Two-Face, because I'm tired of those guys.
I'm sick of it.
I'm tired of those guys. So I think I would place Mercy Chinwo as my most interesting.
Really?
Yeah,
nah, it's boring.
Mercy Chinwo, Valentine.
Yeah.
Extravaganza. Mercy AK to be precise. With all the theatrics. I'll rank her as number 2. And then there was one we did not mention that we said we're going to talk about. Honest Bunch.
Yeah, but that's with VDM.
Yeah, but Honest Bunch is still a gist on its own. Yeah. So I'll put Honest Bunch in the middle. Then
to be honest,
Very Dark Man, the list.
For me, I'll say the top is the Valentine's shenanigans.
Yeah.
That was quite interesting because I think, like I said, we had nothing doing. So I had time to really see what's happening.
Yeah.
I went out a few times.
This girl was sick. I will see her post. I'll call on the phone like, Regina, where are you?
Dorcas is the police.
Why are you out? You're sick. Like, how are you able to stand?
Let me tell you how Dorcas will do it. She'll call me and I'll be, Regina. That's literally how she'll do it. She'll say, Regina, you're out. Why? She literally on 2 occasions.
I couldn't believe it.
Why are you out?
I couldn't believe it that you had energy. This girl went out. I remember I think it was when you went for like that graduation or something.
Yeah.
I was like, how?
Why? The funny thing is her voice, the tone of her voice.
I was sick and you were sick as well, but you were out. Like, this girl, go back home.
Okay, I said, help me. I don't have a choice now. I had to celebrate a few people. That's why. But what was I saying? Yeah, my ranking. I think just Valentine's is like the top. The whole period of Valentine was just vibes this year.
Wait, quick one. I just saw one yesterday. One girl put up her Valentine experience. A British on Shadeborough. Mm-hmm. The guy picked her up in a cute car. He got a rented car.
No. He didn't just get a rented car. He got a Rolls Royce.
I swear.
Rolls Royce. I saw that.
Rented car. She was like, oh my God, this Valentine is...
It's finna be lit.
It's finna be like the best Valentine ever. And then she got in the car and then she was recording in the car and then they got to the hotel. And then when they got to the hotel, it was Travel Lodge.
When they got to the hotel, as she was recording, she was looking at the area. I can't remember what area. She was like...
And then she also complained about him wearing a jumper because she was all dressed up.
Yeah.
He wore like a tracksuit, like casual clothes, and she was all dressed up. She was like, oh, let's see where we'll go. And then she got to a hotel. It was Travel Lodge. I don't know why people talk down on Travel Lodge in this country. What's wrong with Travel Lodge?
Are you gonna rent a freaking Rolls Royce and take a Rolls Royce to Travel Lodge? Stop.
Maybe I'm yet to know the hotels that...
No, Travel Lodge is cute for, quick night out with your girls. Like, maybe even that stuff, we've upgraded now. Travel Lodge was before we got married. Before, now we've upgraded to like Premier Inn for like a night out.
Really?
Like Holiday Inn for a night out. But if you're going out with your boo,
so Travel Lodge is dead.
No. Travel Lodge is a quick city hotel, like quick in and out.
I didn't know that.
Travel Lodge is not a... Travel Lodge was... What he did is appropriate for what he intended to do.
Okay, makes sense. So
she was just too expectant.
So when she got there, she was like, "Oh, Travel Lodge." Then he gave her the key. She opened the door, and then he had decorated the room. It was looking so cute, red balloons and everything. And then on it, the guy wrote with the balloon. He wrote,
"No, don't say it.
No. I won't say the word. Do you wanna F?
Mm-hmm. Or can we F?
Oh, he said, "Can we F?" Or do you wanna F? Or something like, oh, can we F now? Or something like that. And then he also went as far as making a cake that said the same thing on the cake.
The guy was just a joke. I even felt like it was content. I felt that was content.
Like she created the content.
Maybe they both did the whole thing.
Well, it's possible. It's possible.
That can't be real. That cannot be real.
So you see why Valentine is like up
that
there.
That cannot be real. There's no man that can think he would do that to a woman.
There are some F-boys that would do that.
It's not the guy. I don't blame men in that case. I blame you as a woman. How dare him?
No, they would do it. It's up to you to stay or go.
For him to even do that means you've not seen the red flags beforehand. I don't get.
It's possible.
For us to get to that point where we're going to a hotel.
It's possible.
And then this idiot is writing those nonsense.
It's possible.
He doesn't value me. And for him not to value me, got me value around me.
No, but he would have to show his hand for you to know, okay, this guy is not a good guy, and then you walk away.
Nah. It's still not. No. I blame the woman in this case. I'm sorry. Because he has mind.
How would she have known that he was going to do that?
Babe.
How would she have known?
Before you even became married, when you were still a simple, broke girl, will a man be ballsy to do that to you?
You've heard of Yoruba demons.
That will be ballsy to do so.
They will be ballsy to treat you right like a queen for the longest till they decide to be an F-boy. There are guys out there. There are guys out like their mission in life is to treat you a certain way up until the point where they change and you be like, who is this monster?
Wow, never,
yes.
Never experienced.
So I can't really blame the girl.
I blame her.
I would only blame her if he does that and then she's still hanging around.
But she still took the damn key from saying travel lodge. I'm like, and you took the key.
No, but I
still. And then you saw that and she will stay. She still stayed that night.
It looks like it's possible. It's possible. Because she found it funny. She was like,
she was, yeah, that's what I mean.
She was laughing about it.
That's why for me, I thought, it's either content or you're a very unserious human being as a woman to be allowing such rubbish.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
You know,
I get what you mean.
But
right, guys.
I think
everything we said. Oh, yeah. Did you? No, you didn't.
But
you said Valentine's.
Valentine was the top for me. Everything else is just.
What's the least then?
The least for me is least entertaining. Least thing that kept me entertaining was messaging. I think I was just not too keen on it, like, because from the moment she came out to talk, I'm just like, you're not acting like them. You're not behaving like. Although I don't blame anybody for doing what they choose to do.
Poor girl was just trying to defend herself.
Yeah, they know where the shoe hurts. So, but for me, the in terms of like entertainment, her thing was not entertaining. The one that was entertaining for me was that VDM. Because and Two-Face, both of them. Because every day there's something new coming out.
I thought by now Two-Face's case would have died down, but the guy just keeps updating us with his.
Yeah, I love it. Keep it coming. We'll have
you guys, let us know in the comment section which is your favorite or most interesting celebrity gist.
Yeah,
amongst everything we spoke about, and then maybe some that we missed that we should talk about. Guys. Please let us know in the comment section.
There's even sorry guys, we say we're ending this and we're still talking. What's her name? Regina Daniels and Chica.
Oh, Regina Daniels.
That one is sort of been deaded now because
something else will come up next week.
She has come up to say that he's not the father of her pregnancy.
That's the thing. The more you talk, the more you give people room to talk. So more things will keep coming out. So it's best to just be quiet. It's difficult to be quiet when you need to defend yourself, but it's best to just be quiet if you can. Yeah. If you can.
Guys, we've entertained you guys today. I hope we have.
I hope we've entertained you with our celebrity gist and news and gossip.
Celebrity gist and gossip.
This is E.
What? What's that?
You know, when it comes to gossip, celebrity gist, and all of that, E does it best. E channel.
Jesus. What are you talking about? This is E.
Welcome to.
It's the fact that you crossed your leg for me.
Welcome to the E segment of the R&D podcast. Hope you've been entertained with all the celebrity gist and gossip.
Guys, this is not going to be a regular. We'll only bring this when it's popping.
I just had to do that. I just had to.
Yeah, we'll get back to our regular schedule of dilemmas and topics that actually make sense.
No, but whether or not it makes sense, these are things that people talk about. These are things that people like to listen to.
Yeah.
Because you whether or not you're judging us right now, you're in the you're on Instablog, you're on Shadesboro, you're on the Shade Room, you're everywhere.
Yeah, true. So we're just bringing it to you. So yeah, thank you guys for listening.
Yeah.
Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff, guys. Let's get our numbers up. Please share this video.
Yeah, it would literally take you like a quick second to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because sometimes to see the views are more than the subscribers. So if you're watching, it means you can see the subscribe button. Just hit that button.
Hit the button, guys, and also comment, engage with us in the comment section. We enjoy it, guys, for real.
Yeah,
we enjoy hearing people's thoughts and sharing their opinions and stuff like that. So please comment down below your thoughts and your views on everything we spoke about today. And we'll see you in our next episode.
Love
always.
Bye.
Bye. Woohoo!
Regina, we can talk. We can talk.
Like,
we did talk.